So I'm going to go through how I would put together a form that I'm later going to use as an assignment in Teams. So first thing I'm going to do is source my questions. Now, one thing I do a lot of is using past exam questions or similar style questions to the ones that I'm wanting to prepare the students for. So one of the things I might use, this is a competition paper for physics, and I want to put together some competition questions. So this is actual prep that I want to be doing this morning anyway. So I'm going to prep this. So I'm going to use Shift key, Windows key, S to get the snipping tool up. And depending on what else is going on my computer, that's fairly fast. And I'm just going to crop that question. I'm going to use that question as a multiple choice question in forms. Now that pops up here. I'm going to click on that. So then that, rather than just staying in my notepad or on the clipboard rather, that then stays there. And I'm not going to do anything with it yet, because what I find is it's faster if I just do a load of the clippings. I can have these as different windows on another screen, and then I can save them all later and embed them in the form later. So same again, all the way through. That one. I'll keep going. I'll keep doing this for all of these multiple choice questions one by one. So now I've done that for all of the 10 multiple choice questions. You can see that if I remember to click on the bottom right hand corner as it pops up, then it brings it into Snip and Sketch in a Snip and Sketch window, so I can access all of these. Now what I want to do is just save them all, and it doesn't actually matter what I save them as long as I put them somewhere I can find them again. So if I click on save, you can see that this brings it into this PC, pictures, and to be honest, that will do. I've also already got some other screenshots here that I've used for other forms. That doesn't matter. The file name doesn't matter. All that I'm interested in is having it saved somewhere. Now, if I do them in number order, which is easy if you leave them on the same screen, I've put them on another screen and then dragged them back in for the purpose of this video, which is a bit annoying because they're all a bit jumbled up now. But I'm going to try and save them in order. So there we have, that was question one saved, so now I can get rid of that. Then we've got question 2, so click save on that, and it'll bring up the same folder. We're running a bit slow this morning. Brings up the same folder, and again I can just click save. And if I do them in number order, then the age of the creation of the file will then keep them in an order for me. So again, I'll click save on this one. It'll do the same thing. Menu pops up, put that in there. And again, I'll do these for all 10 of these initial questions and then show you what happens next. Okay, now I've saved all of those files. What I can do now is to set up a quiz that I can then set as an assignment in Teams. So if I click on new quiz and then put in some sensible names. So this is the 2014 physics challenge paper. And then what I'm using this for, I'm going to have choice questions. And at this point, each question, I can't remember, each question has, I'll put the first one in, then I can see how many options we've got. So insert image. So I'll go back. So what I did there was click on the picture here, insert image, and then upload. And then I'll get a choice of where this is. Now mine is defaulting to the folder I'm always using. So if I then sort it by date, that'll put it in the correct order. Now this stuff, up until everything I was doing this morning and this morning for me right now is 4th of January. That's the first one, so that should be question number 1. I can delete all the others, and I just need to keep track of where I'm up to. So that ends 3.7, and the next one's 2.3, so that's what I'm using next. I've included the question number in the screenshot, so if I ever get it wrong, it doesn't matter because I can just shift the question order around anyway. That's the pencil thing is to edit it, and I want to make that bigger so that people doing the question clearly see it. There are 5 options. I couldn't remember how many, and there's going to be 1 point for this. So I changed the points to 1, and there are 5 options. So A, B, C, D, and E. I can set it to required if I wish to, so if I want to make them attempt every question. Sometimes it's useful to do because sometimes I find students, for some reason, I've accidentally submitted it early. Sorry, I've only done half of it. So actually, if you set every question to required, then that makes things easier. Now, if I copy that question, I can remove the image for the second one. So if I click on the image, I should be able to, I can edit it or delete it. I can delete the image, and then it's just a template question, and I need 10 questions, so I can just keep pressing copy until I get down to number 10. So I've got 4, 5, 6. I've got down to 7, 8. That should be 9, and then 10. I need to be a bit more patient. Okay, so that's now all set up, and I just need to put the images in. So then it's just a matter of click on the next question. I want question 2, insert image. This you do get into a rhythm of this once you've done it a few times, and I had hoped to remember how I'd sorted it, but then that's number 2, 3, so that should be the second one. And I want the one that ends in 4, 1 for the third. That is number 2. That's fine. Then I want question 3, which I thought ended 4. So now it has remembered the order. Computers are strange things. So there we go. So that's the one I want for this one, and it should be question 3. Okay, there we go. And then question 4. And so on. So now that's set up. I haven't yet put the answers in. And I also, for this one, I can set some additional parts to this. So if I can insert a new section, I can call this questions 1 to 4. And I'm putting this in solely so I can add in a YouTube clip that I've put in of me working through the answers. So this first part, I'm going to insert a video, and I'm going to just paste the YouTube clip for the video I'd already recorded. So I've recorded a video of me talking through how to answer these questions. I tend to limit them to 5 minutes because that's what Screencastify, which I produced this video, limits you to. But there's the first 4 questions, so we could go through those, so the student can actually see how to answer the questions. It may be that you don't want to include that. You might share that content a bit later, but if they've got it there, then they can watch through that. For multiple choice, they may cheat, so I'd be more careful with this. This is for a competition paper, so I'm less worried about the kids cheating on this one because they are doing this in their own time anyway. So I'm going to continue this form and finish this off, and I will use this as part of the training later today.